BTS Pro Series Season 14 here in Southeast Asia. We're gonna have Boom Esports versus Talon. Talon are looking at us. Oh, who would have thought? It's worse when we are behind their tier 1 than we're in front of it. But at least they're gonna get the deny on that one range creep. But Jabs is definitely having a bad time in terms of CS. So maybe he can kill X Nova. There's gonna be a nice bounce. Oh, the cookie going forward. X Nova a little bit too low. He could have got out of those shards, but he didn't want to. And the first blood for Jabs is gonna be there. He does die to the tower and give the agility stack to the Slark.
Very much enjoy coming in with a boat, with a gank to see if he can do anything about that bot lane.
X Nova is very low. X Nova is very dead as well. They're gonna finish him off. Q will take a ton of damage, but it's not gonna be enough.
Using the fact that these lanes are getting pressured in, because sure, Boom drags the wave behind the tower and it plays there, right? But if it's under the tower, then the creep wave just makes sure that you can dive. She's scared now, as she should be. There's two supports just waiting literally in the wings.
Yep, and there is a boat coming to drown her. Does get the refraction off just in time, so the big spells aren't going to be doing that much damage. They have the sentry, so you're not going to be hiding in the shadows, Mikoto, and here comes the slow. The traps are finally there. Yopaj, I think you're a bit too deep, but the shards will miss. He made the mistake. You could have saved everyone. You could have killed Yopaj, but you decided to make a mistake. He panicked. And because of it, Yopaj will be completely fine.
And the pet as well, the family pet. Fat and, well, not lazy actually.
Night Stalker is dead, so he is gonna be taken down.
Frankly, what they need to do in order for that to happen is to panic and start playing too fast. Xnova? TP? That's very positive, my friend.
That would be...
Maybe Mikoto is between a rock and a hard place now.
We'll see, but with the global silence and they have the level 6 on the Tusk as well, the supports finally are strong enough, and with the tag team, FVC is gone. DK, he thought he was tanky, he was very wrong. Yopaj also has to TP out. It seems like, though, 23 Savage just flying there above the trees. If you come out, and you did, that means that you died. This is not the time in the game when you're gonna have a Force Staff or something to save your life, so a bonus kill as well, and now the mid lane tower of Boom is in jeopardy. There is a shard on the TA. He doesn't want to use the BKB there, so he'll be glad that the Snapfire was there with the cookie. But the Dark Ascension is here. You might need to use it. You might need to use it now. The Global Silence does come out to the boat. He's not going to be using it. There is going to be no rum party today. Where's the rum gun? Yopaj, he needs it to live. And he will get a Dragonite to save him. Just in time, Night Stalker dropping low, but he will eat a creep. He gets a lot of his HP back, but it's not going to be enough. Or is it? Armlet Toggle, 23 Savage, he is alive. He gets himself out, and no one on the side of Talon dies. They force out one buyback and a BKB, but that's gonna be it.
I think that was that even just simply spider senses? Like, okay, they're TPing to top, we're not going. This is in, out, in.
Night Stalker will get Mortimer's Kisses onto himself. He does fly up. The Global Silence comes out immediately, so Mortimer's Kiss is not gonna be there. Snowball saves Slark. He's a little bit too deep. He's silenced. He's gone. He cannot get away. How can you jump into a Night Stalker? That is what's gonna happen to you every single time. FBZ is gonna be silenced up, and 23 Savage, he is full HP, eating creeps, and now they're gonna be eating the heroes as well. The Brood Mama will go Om-Nom as well, and the Night Stalker, he is hunting for even more. Yopaj, BKB TP out. We're gonna let you go, but everyone else dies. Solar Bind on the Night Stalker. This guy really doesn't like the sun, so you're just making him even more mad, but he will be stopped in his tracks. Slow down enough. It does allow Boom Esports to get two of their heroes out, but the Roche, he cannot escape.
They're trying their best, hitting into the tower with everything they've got, but DK is a good sieger, but not a fast sieger.
Okay, Dark Ascension used. They see Yopaj. They're not gonna be using the Walrus Punch. The Global Silence is there, and there's the Walrus Punch. They think they can have enough damage, but actually the BKB is gonna be expiring, so Yopaj TP out. Not gonna be something you can do. Actually, his TP already got cancelled, so nice attempt there, but not good enough. Oh, and he's going for a Wraith Pact. You're hoping, okay, maybe later we are gonna have some physical damage, but who's gonna kill that one? Natsumi doesn't want to be using it, sits onto it. FBZ doesn't have a BKB just yet, and look at the damage he's taking, but he will be hidden for the time being with a depth shot, but it will expire. He's gonna be fed a cookie. Not something that he likes eating. He'd rather go and kill the enemy hero. It's not gonna be happening. The boat is coming through. Mikoto isn't gonna take any damage from it. The refraction are gonna save him, and Boom Esports, they can only run, still not getting a kill. 12-13 minutes, they can't do anything.
I'll pop my BKB and trade for several kills. Come on.
Kips, after a perfect laning phase, they're just being destroyed here on Boom Esports. Yopaj doesn't want to pop the BKB. He's gonna have to. The Aegis, it did expire, but no one really cares. The TP out from the Kunkka, another BKB charge down the drain, and you've lost the hero. Look at 23 Savage. He wants him. He sees him. You're under vision, TPing out. That usually doesn't work, and it's not gonna work this time around. BKB is a necessity before Natsumi does anything in this game.
Talon split up.
Okay, but they're afraid of Mikoto himself. X-Nova, who's gonna save him. Here comes the tidal wave, and the Depth Shroud will be enough for him to live. Global Signs does come out. The Spider needs to run away, but Jabs, no, he turns around. I need to go forward. Where's your BKB, Slark? You don't have it. Another thing you don't have is your life. And the Night Stalker is going for more. FBZ wants to get out. He's not moving, and with the TA coming in, the damage might be sufficient. He is tanky. He is surviving, and diving tier 4s. It is always dangerous. Another tidal wave, and Q, it comes with a punch. You thought Night Stalker was getting low, but not really, and maybe now you can finally bring him down. 23 Savage is dead. Mikoto taking a lot of damage, does have the BKB, immediate goes for a TP out, but the physical damage enough. Boom, they strike back. Finally, it is gonna take an overdive.
Maybe you get an opportunity.
Slark, now he's like, I have the night vision, and you don't. Dark Pact Reuse again, jumps on the Silencer, no more 4-staff. Silencer is gonna be going down. He sends him back there with the Psychic Headband. Might be enough to live. Nope, he is just gonna be turned back there with the X and will finally fall. So Q jumping in. He is gonna decide it might not be the best move. The 4-staff there will keep him alive, and the boat will not connect. Solar Binds, he'll keep him in place, but the Global Silence, they're all silenced up. 23 Savage making sure of it. Even longer there with the Crippling Fear. X-Nova dead. Zephyr gonna be next. Doesn't have the Ghost Scepter, but he'll be in his Ghost form, in his Fountain. Now Natsumi going forward onto Mikoto, who has to pop the BKB, and the TP out from Natsumi. It will be successful. Nothing he can do about it. Now the BKB from the Dragonite. He does have a TP. Physical damage, more than enough. He was hoping that works, but it's not gonna be that way, and the Roche is up. A disaster for Boom Esports.
So if you have a little bit of time to decide, you use the Depth Shroud. That said, without the Depth Shroud...
Yeah, how do you save this Dragonite? Well, with a cookie, of course, but X-Nova, well, he has cooked his last cookie, it seems like, and Yopaj going to be next. Snowball coming forward. The Torrent Storm will be coming out, and a Water Park is here, but Yopaj is not going to be having fun in that one because he'll be dead. Just use it, just force your enemies at least to use one more spell, a few more attacks, maybe they overextend. They jump in onto the Night Stalker. Natsumi jumps in, does have the BKB, the Depth Shroud was already used, ulti ready, Snowball save is gonna be there, but he immediately gets out. 23 Savage will be healing himself up, and FBZ taking a lot of damage. He doesn't have the BKB, the spiders are going for him, but they cannot go through the thick armor of the Dragonite, or can they? They're actually really strong, they're eating him, but finally they will burn there to the fireball onto the ground. Talon, they don't get anything, but then again, neither do Boom Esports. It's still gonna be a Raxus down.
I really did like the Hex idea a lot better just because it's more proactive. You're counting on people to over-engage into you now. Maybe that's the only option you see?
Q jumps in. Well, Q did jump in there, but he does have a snowball to keep himself alive. Coddle on the other side is being hunted by the Night Stalker, and he'll be taken down. Q, they do stop the TPs. FBZ not gonna be getting out of that one, but they will try to get some heroes down. Not gonna be happening. Yopaj again, he is in a very bad spot. He doesn't know if he should use his BKB. The tidal wave is coming forward. He's gonna get Q into the base, and finally this Tusk, this annoying guy, will fall. But the Night Stalker, he is done hunting on the Keeper. Now he's gonna hunt the rest of you. Pops the BKB. Goes forward, Yopaj, very low, the Nullifier onto him. He is not moving, but the wave is not going to be washing away the Night Stalker. He's in the air with the BKB. And now he's going to be coming down. The Dark Ascension is down, so you are going to be taken to the ground and then put right into it. The Slark will make sure of it as well. That is going to be a nice fight. Finally, a solid one for Boom Esports. They had those ones when they bought back, only if you don't want to count them, because they were
Yeah, that's true, actually.
FBZ, dead. That was a Dragonite, Kips, and Mikoto just destroyed all of them. As soon as the Daedalus came out, the damage was insane. You don't have a glyph, you have to go in right now, Slark. Come on, Fishy. Need to go in, Mikoto.
Here, fishy.
Yeah, that's what Talon are saying. Come on, jump into us. But they will leave the range racks. We will leave hope for you, Boom. And then under vision. Under vision,
yeah.
though. Oh, 23 is gonna be caught. Does have the BKB. There's gonna be a global silence. The bash follow up. 23 wants to get out with the BKB. He'll be able to. Crippling fear gonna be used, and none of the guys from Boom Esports, they want to be feared. There is gonna be the jump in from Tusk, but he's gonna be regretting that one for sure, considering that he's dead. Has no buyback. Natsumi going forward. Ollie gonna be next on the menu for the Slark, but the other part of the fight. Let's see Boom Esports. Can they follow their Slark? No, they're just holding the line, making sure that no one can help Ollie and Natsumi. He'll get another one for his team. The chase is on.
He is so hard to kill. It's just gonna be giving the vision for the Night Stalker to jump.
There's the vision. Night Stalker now. He makes it dark, and immediately he's gonna get started up on the snowball save. The global signs that's come out in the end. 2 BKBs were used, and you're not gonna have those any longer. Let's see now. What do you do? 23 Savage. He's being slowed down. He's been bashed. He won't have a BKB any longer. But look at Mikoto jumping in with the BKB. He wants to do the big damage. He wants to bring the pain. But the boats, they're starting to come through as well as the torrents for now. No one is dying, but Q might be first. He's going for the snowball. He's going to be fine. Night Stalker going to be washed away by the tide. But in the end, he's going to be dropping down. And finally, Talon, they're going to find an opening to start murdering everybody on the side of Boom Esports without losing a single one. Call GG. But we will have no mercy on X-Noah. He will be left alone, just like in TI, but this time around, no one is going to be cheering his name. They are going to be cheering Talon, however, because they're the ones who get the victory.
I do enjoy Boom's draft as well. I think they have exactly what they would want as well, but they're once again under time pressure.
Now he doesn't have a snowball, but again, every single time he's using it, it's during the Light Strike array, so Natsumi can't really use that one. Q is going to be stunned up this time around. It will connect, but with too many creeps, Natsumi cannot be going forward. Bottom lane, Slark. Very low, does have the healing cell. Seems like he's going to be fine. He's waiting here. Come on, Zephyr. Come on, little squirrel. Here, fishy, or here, squirrely. The stomp not going to be connecting on FBZ and 23 Savage. He's going to be smacked down, and Ollie, he comes close to that thunderclap as well, so he might be clapped to death as well, but nope, he will be getting himself out. They're not going to be allowing their mid laner to be in trouble, but X-Nova is at least going to be finding an invis. Is it going to be enough to live with a sentry drop down? It definitely will. Okay, so Jabs, if you go away from your computer, they might kill you, but now they're going to be trying to do it without that one. Snowball going for that one, but there is going to be a bushwhack waiting for him. Once he comes out, Zephyr not going to be using it immediately, but you're surrounded by trees, and you're going to be tied to one of them. Uses the shards to get himself closer to the Lina, but in the end, it is going to be Zephyr with his rotation.
And Yopaj is actually also ambling towards his top lane. He doesn't really want to go up here solo, but he knows there's stacks here, and he knows they can kill Mikoto with the amount of heroes that they have.
Avalanche stomp. It is gonna stop that one. There's sled, but Natsumi comes over onto Mikoto, and that's gonna be a nice kill. And also, the stacks are gone. The TPs are coming through, but no one cares. Boom are out. They're just the intro boys.
I guess so. Well, FBZ shows up with level 6. He won't actually have to use it here, I think.
Yep. He only needs to be one of him to go for Ollie, who stomps the ground. Oh, they're sleeping on the job. You need to be awake if you want to get the kill, and Dragon Slave will get it there. Meanwhile, Rubik did die in the mid lane as well. We are seeing a repeat from game number 1. It was also 6-3 in favor of Boom Esports. Zephyr and X-Nova, they're exactly there, but I don't think you really want to be fighting against the Brewmaster. Mikoto caught nice lift up there just in time, and then the sharpshooter won't be doing anything. TA didn't take any damage, but in the end, he might actually just go down. Doesn't have a way to hide himself, standing his ground and fighting. In the end, he lives, but FBZ, he wants to change that one. Turn into a little piggy.
No?
Squeal. Mikoto is gonna have a refraction in a second, not gonna be able to use it. The Fade Ball actually does a lot of damage. This could be a big one for Talon, but they just don't have the heroes. I guess Talon now wants to force out that Brewmaster ulti on the defensive. Yeah, Jabs. He went aggressively onto Yopar. That is not gonna work. This Tiny is strong, and especially now with the sidekick, the damage he's doing is insane. Okay, they kind of overlap their spells in a bad way there. It's not gonna save Jabs' life, but Boom Esports, their communication 13 minutes into the game, it is starting to fail a bit. Maybe just like in the previous one. Now the Brewmaster is gonna be sleeping. He had a little bit too much to drink there, and now he's gonna have to go for his boozing buddies here, or is he? He's actually still living. They will lift him up in the air. Oh, just in a perfect time. Bait them in. Slark, no jump, no Dark Pact. He's gonna have a Dark Pact in a second. Maybe he can get himself to the low ground. No, he's just trying to run away. He's gonna be stunned up and then sharpshooted in the back. Zephyr gets the kill. What a bait by FBZ. Ollie might be able to kill him right now because FBZ is gonna come very low HP. Actually, Ollie, you do no damage. The snowball is coming through though. He doesn't take Ollie. The miss stun from Natsumi, and that's gonna be a kill onto Jabs. Ollie will be taking down Natsumi, though, stranded, surrounded by heroes. X-Nova is dead. Natsumi, what do? You have to stand your ground and fight. Fight until the end. Yopaj will help you. Yopaj will save you. It's gonna be Mikoto that gets taken out. Snowball save. Going on to Natsumi. Cool off, girl, there. Your hair is on fire, but no, she's gonna be fine. Not for long, though, with a punch to the face. Mikoto, he is living. Avalanche. No, he's not getting out. One more slap. Mikoto, he's actually living. He is living through all of this. The toss, it's gonna be enough. 1 second before the refreshing comes through, and Yopaj is out. He's out playing them, but the traps that one has set them. Chase him off. My traps will help you, but no, they will not help them that enough. FBZ, he's gonna be stunned up by the stolen LSA, but Q and 23 Savage, they just don't do the damage on the other part of the fight, though. Zephyr will be caught. He does have the ulti there, but in a wrong direction. Avatar's combo. Jabs is still alive, and look at the Earth Splitter. Yopaj, he's split in half. Splitting mountains, they have the power for this, but they still can't bring him down. Finally, Jabs will get the engagement. Ollie, he gets his spirit back, so he has the armor, and they're banging in. Slark, he needs a little bit more time. Doesn't have the ulti, will have to jump out. X-Nova, he can hit a lot of times in a second, but this guy, when he hits pretty hard. 23 Savage thinking about re-engaging, but that was a bad move. No, it wasn't. I'm just baiting you guys in. You think you had us, but we are still alive. FBZ is gonna be using the urn. That is gonna be enough. Jabs, I have an urn for you as well. The ashes of 23 will be sprayed across Jabs. I don't know if that's what he wanted. Jabs jumps to the side. Oh, they know where he is. Oh, it bounced out. The acorn bounced off there because Dota, that's just how the game works. It wanted to follow Jabs, and it shows them the way.
Meanwhile, just being farming with those silence traps is very powerful. I like that purchase a lot. They came from a weird angle.
Yeah, weird angle. Zephyr is going to be taking a lot of damage, but then again, so is Jabs. X-Nova a little bit too deep, and the damage will be sufficient. Ollie gets the Laguna Blade to the face, but he's running away. Will be fine for now. Yopaj with a haste rune is not going to allow Ollie to live, but on the other end, Jabs will be taking down. Yopaj comes over, doesn't do any damage to him. 23 doesn't want to be using his ulti, and you don't use it, my friend. You're not going to be allowed to either way. It's a 2-for-1, favoring the side of Boom, but they've caught the Rubik. That's going to be the third one. He has a stolen Laguna Blade. He has to zap someone. He's going to zap MBZ, but he's gonna live through it. The Thunderclap, he's doing all of the spells, and here comes the Earth Splitter. His wig is split, and MBZ finally dies. At least Boom Esports gets some. At least Talon gets something, but they will be defending the tower for now. I don't know for how long this can continue, though. Kips, Mikoto.
Diving more.
Yeah, they are. Look at X-Nova.
Titan.
Look at X-Nova, he just came back to the world of the living, and now they found the lead on Natsumi.
No.
You thought you can run away, and the snowball save there from the Bushwhack. Jabs is just too good. Spells don't work on him.
As he does that, and in general make him harder to engage upon for a lineup that does really need to jump.
Oh, Yopaj, speaking of jumps, he has been jumped. FBZ comes with the Storm Panda. He lifts up the Tusk, but they are going to be chasing forward. There are some traps there. FBZ was spotted, but the traps will not be used. I guess you do want to continue moving forward, especially with the DD still being there. And yep, there it is. Jump onto the Brewmaster. They get the silence. He's okay. He gets the ulti off. You're a little bit too deep. More than a little snowball this time around. Only going to be saving himself. Your TA will be dropping down. Talon get ahead of themselves.
And I think that is the first time that I've seen a snowball save not work out, which is, frankly, the way it's supposed to work.
Not to work out, but Hoodwinked, dead, Rubik, dead, supports, dying left, dying right, but Boom Esports again come out ahead.
Maybe they thought that they had him in the bag because, you know, that TA pick, we saw it coming from a mile away as well.
Oh, they have an Ags. They have an Ags on Jabs, and
yes.
Lina has been caught. 23 Savage is gonna jump over that one. X-Nova jumps in. Natsumi with the 4-staff will be fine, but he's very low, and he doesn't have a BKB any longer. The Stomp will be there onto FBZ. The Thunderclap was stolen. Nothing too much there.
Catch onto the Slark. So hard.
Avalanche, he does get a Dark Pact off. He uses his ulti. He has been broken, so he's not healing. He's not healing at all. The Earth Splitter is there. He's gonna jump out. That's gonna be doing a ton of damage overall to Boom. Jump in, kick back. Goodbye, X-Nova. That's gonna be a good start to the fight. The Stolen Sharpshooter not gonna be doing anything for the Rubik, at least not for now.
And that Elder Titan in his choke point with all the vision advantage. Yet they're coming for FBZ, and now? That's not the tree volley you wanted.
Yeah, that's not the one. Now another kickback. Just hunt for the support, the Jabs. Oh, 1-2. Who wants a match against this guy? Lina, BKB, TP out. No bashes will be ready, and FBZ will get himself out as well. You don't kill the cores, but the supports are just such easy pickings for Jabs. Jabs does have that ether lens. That's why he's able to kick them so much. His legs, they are extending, and FBZ, he might get one in the backside, and there it is. He's gonna be kicked back. He does have the ulti, so not gonna be the easiest one to kill Jabs. He has put himself in a very uncomfortable position.
Yeah, as it turns out, FBC does not need a rescue mission. He can just stand there and look at them.
Yeah.
Brew? Tiny or Brew?
Makes sense. Just don't give it to the Lina. They did find Mikoto, but a stomp is gonna be insane. And look at X-Nova. Just kidding. Don't look at X-Nova. You can't. He's dead. Yeah, BZ dropping low. Has to be very careful against this TA. And the Lina has been found. Now she's gonna be kicked into a very uncomfortable position. He does have a ton of armor onto Natsumi. It's keeping him alive, but it's not gonna be keeping you alive for long. The tree volley is coming. Mikoto doesn't care about the trees. The refractions will keep him safe. The stomp from Ollie. They found the Tiny sleeping on the job, are we? And your job, it's not a very nice one. You think you can TP out away from us. Not gonna be happening. Punch into your big rocky face. And Mikoto does get a double kill with the Roche opening up just like that. Talon are back in the game. Often Tusk now has a Octarine that's gonna make his cooldown so small. And we all know how much he loves to use his spells. Goodbye, X-Nova. There is gonna be a couple of trees flying, but immediately silence on the Tiny. You don't want to use your BKB. It's gonna be lifted up, pulled back as well. Slark keeping everyone else at bay so they cannot assist the Tiny. And now he's kicked back as well. Imagine this guy can move mountains with his feet. Jabs. So strong. And he wants more. Brewmaster is gonna be next. He does have the Ogre Steel Totem to get to the low ground. Beautifully used, but the Slark is a little bit more mobile than that. A couple of force staffs as well. You like saving people? Well, who's saving you, Zephyr? That's the third one that gets kicked and punched into oblivion by Jabs.
Boom, really? That changed the entire match for them. Look at that, FBZ.
Does have the Lotus Orb, use it a little bit early there, but he's still gonna be going into a snowball. Yeah, come even further. And he's gonna go for the split immediately. He needs to do it. Mikoto is gonna be stunned up. Slark jumps into the backlines to prevent anyone from assisting FBZ in his forward fight. What was stolen is gonna be an LSA stolen from the Lina. Really nice spell. And again, a kickback. X-Nova, you thought the tier 4s were protecting you, but they won't protect you from Jabs. The stomp onto Lina. Natsumi, he is home. He thinks he is safe. He is sleeping, and now he's gonna be put to sleep for good. Actually, Tiny is back up to the world of the living. 23 Savage jumps out. Mikoto, and there it is. The kick onto the Lina. Thinks the force staff will save you, but it will not. They wake these two immediately. That's the first mistake that I've seen from Jabs. Miscommunication with Ollie. That could have been another round of kills.
Another tree volley. There's nothing into the refraction. You just get tossed out of the base. What do you do?
Boom. They're looking at this one. They're looking at Ice Frog as well. If anyone had his picture as, a loving guy that's giving us so much, they're gonna be ripping it apart after this game, because this decision to give Tusk the Aghanim Scepter, it was a long time ago, but it really lost them this game without any chances to do anything. There is the thing that's gonna be happening here, and the second lane of Rax gone. Lane of Rax is dropping, and Talon, they know that this is coming.
Stab, smoke breaks. Oh, those were fast fingers.
Yep, and now they're gonna be going in onto the Lina, kicking her into you. They've already killed one, trying to kill FBZ. He's gonna go for the split. Natsumi solo. He cannot fit. He's dead. He's not low. He's just gone. Yopash will go for a TP out. The sharpshooter from Zephyr, it will do absolutely nothing. Now the lift up onto the Hoodwink. Deal with Zephyr very easily. Going for a TP out. He will be successful at that, but FBZ will not survive. And with 2 cores dead and only 1 core and 1 support alive, Boom Esports, they have no other choice than to tap out of this one. It is gonna be a 2-0 for Talon.